Hey everybody, Quantum out here. I used to say in some of my other blogs that I was trying to get too political. I guess when you're trying to do comedy, anything humorous, you're going to do politics. Which, if you follow me on Twitter, you see that I'm a pretty decent troll on on Ann Coulter and Sarah Palin and those really conservative people. And they're not just conservative; they're outspoken conservative, sticking to their guns conservatives. And sometimes it's a real outrage some of the crap they say about quote unquote illegal aliens, the poor, minorities, and just some things they try to make sound so tongue in cheek, but they're assholes, and they gotta get called out for it. So, all right, so our pinhead in chief, Donald Trump. Sooner or later, I was going to say something on here. We all knew that. You think back to Bill Clinton, and you had basically a guy who, yeah, he was a womanizer, but he gave great speeches, great political presence. He had charm and everything. He was great there at the podium. And when we went from him to George W. Bush, we had a guy addressing like he was going to a church picnic, sitting in a wicker chair, talking like he's lost, like he doesn't know where he's at. And then we got Obama, pretty classy guy, good at giving speeches, he's coherent. And now I've gone to Trump, who is essentially the kind of guy who talks a bunch of crap to strangers on social media. Then when one of them shows up at his house, he runs inside and locks the door. That's the kind of guy he is. Without his entourage, what would he be? Donald Trump needs his entourage. What kind of goals could he possibly set just on his own if his idea of getting ahead in life is grabbing women by the pussy? Trump has to have his entourage, all right, because if he didn't have people telling him what to do, he wouldn't know what to tell others to do, which he still doesn't. Look at the people he has in his cabinet. Betsy DeVos. You might as well have the president of the International Bowling League running the Department of Education. Talk about your conflicts of interest. I mean, it's ridiculous. Building the wall, building the Mexican wall, and then getting Mexico to pay for it. How is he going to do that? How is he ever going to do that? Just by oh, here's Donald Trump. He's telling us we better pay for the wall. We better pay for the wall. No, they're looking at him like most Americans are looking at him. Like he's just some kind of shithead. All right. The massive fortune he's apparently generated for himself. Nonsense. That's just total nonsense. With what he got from his father and what he wound up with, he could have just had your standard run-of-the-mill investment portfolio, and he would have had to do nothing at all to get the same amount of money, which leads me to believe he really did nothing at all in all these years except just play with a bunch of toys. His stupid The Apprentice show. I didn't need to see that to know that he was a shithead, But I did watch it, and yep, it's verified. He's a shithead. Now he's president, so hopefully that gets nipped in the bud. Because just already enough is... Yeah, give him a chance. Yeah, we're giving him a chance, all right. And look where we're at. It's an embarrassment. So, yeah, there's pretty much my take on Donald Trump. And I'll catch you guys later.